What's up, patrons? You're watching a bonus episode of Keep One, Leave One. Look at it's behind the scenes Riley, behind the scenes Graydon.
You are not going to get this kind of stuff on YouTube.
You couldn't see that on the main channel.
No, or something like this.
Forklift! Ah!
I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, thank you guys for joining our Patreon so much. We're excited to be able to make a bunch of extra content for you guys. We're going to try to do 3 videos a month. And this is just one that we kind of backlogged. We filmed this a little bit ago, but there's going to be new stuff coming.
It's going to be funny.
It's going to be good.
We're happy you're here.
Yeah. And this is what I watched, actually. We did 4 extra episodes of Keep One, Leave One throughout the past couple of months. And this one is my favorite. So I'm leading with my favorite of the 4
As
extras,
you should.
You know?
Best foot forward.
Best foot forward. All right.
Enjoy the video.
Enjoy the video. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you. We love you more than the other people.
Swag captains. You're my only one. Love you.
All right. All right. Adventure time or Trippie Red?
See, I like this when we really are crossing boundaries here.
Yeah. So pros and cons. Adventure Time, lots of seasons. Pendleton Ward, an amazing show. Really,
a world.
You can lose yourself in it.
Yep.
I feel like I have the problem where when I was watching a lot of Adventure Time, I was smoking a lot of weed, and I almost forget like what every episode is about. But every time I watch it, I'm like, oh yeah,
this shit.
But then I forget it immediately. So
yeah, it is that kind of show for me as well. But
they're like vignettes, like beautiful, like fun little.
Well, and they are so
vignettes.
deep, and you get lost in them that like when you're not in them, it's hard to like reference that world. It's like when someone's not on acid and they're trying to describe their trip to you, and they're like,
yeah.
And you're like, yeah, it sounds crazy.
Yeah. I mean, and Trippie,
I gotta keep Trippie.
You're gonna keep Trippie Red?
I got to do it for the music.
I'm going to keep Adventure Time, even though I am a big Trippie Red fan, and I don't want Trippie to get the wrong idea, but Adventure Time is like...
If I could never listen to Topanga again, my life would be like...
That would be tough.
A step lower.
Right. We're split again. Let's see if we agree ever.
I don't know. I hope...
All right. Jim Parsons or Hivemind Grant. Now, may I remind you, Jim Parsons is... he plays Sheldon in The Big Bang Theory. Bazinga. Tough to say, goodbye to him because that's an important role.
Both geniuses.
Yeah, both geniuses. One lives with me. One used to.
In New York.
Yeah, in New York, 70s. He was an aspiring actor at the time. I'm gonna go
Grant.
I'm gonna go with Grant.
Gotta keep Grant, but his catchphrase game is so weak.
Oh, it's not even close. I mean,
not even close.
Bazinga, and
we'll choose him, but now that gives us the right to shit on him.
You know what I feel like is important about Bazinga is it's not just a catchphrase, but it's also a punchline that has a specific buildup. It's almost part of the catchphrase that you have. Knock, knock, penny, 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 knock, knock, penny. What? Bazinga.
Yeah.
It's like the buildup is really what gets you there. And Bazinga's the one on the shirts, but if there was a shirt that said all of that, I would wear that too.
Yeah. So I hate The Big Bang Theory for the record. I gotta say that.
We all secretly love it. Come on.
Sometimes you say the opposite you feel.
Let's go with Grant. He's our friend. All right. Bryson Tiller or Party Next Door? Easy one for me.
You like Party Next Door?
Yeah, Party. I like Party way more.
See, I'm going to take Bryson again. I'm high off the new album.
I haven't listened to it.
I'm a big fan, but you will not like it.
This is a genre that I'm barely ever even like tiptoeing into, and there are Party Next Door songs that I like sincerely love. I feel like mostly because it has that kind of like alt R&B thing where there's like some synths and some weird atmospheric stuff that I can get into. Bryson Tiller seems a little too straightforward for me.
Yeah, but he does it in such like a heavy manner. Like he's so heavy-handed R&B that it's like
trap soul.
Yeah, it's like metal R&B. It's like so just he does it harder than like anybody can do it. He's like Usher level.
I'd give him a chance, but I just feel like Party Next Door is more my speed.
Yeah, definitely more like experimental, adventurous.
Oreos or Chips Ahoy?
Chips Ahoy, I don't really fuck with Oreos. They just ruin my teeth. You eat one Oreo, you look like a freak.
Yeah, I used to be heavy into Oreos. Like those are like my main like sweet treat that I would go for. Is like golden Oreos, regular Oreos. Liked them both. Nowadays, I'm reaching for the Chips Ahoy because
You ever do like a half and half golden and chocolate?
Nah, I don't really mess around with all that witch stuff you're into. I'm gonna go with the Chips Ahoy because
you know what they taught me in the Navy? Never leave a. Never mind. Never leave a guy behind.
Right. I shouldn't have left him. Where is he? Yeah. Nowadays, in my as I grow older, Chips Ahoy is like a more reasonable snack.
Yeah, I like how it's called chips too, because it more resembles a chip than an actual cookie. It's like and like crumbly and crunchy.
You got the stale ones. Yeah,
Chips Ahoy aren't chewy.
No, you got to get the chewy Chips Ahoy.
Oh, see, I don't like that because they feel like artificially chewy. It's not like they baked them in the oven. They're like added like rubber to it.
I guess the other ones are pretty crunchy, and those are good too. I don't
like
know.
the crunchy boys.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I think we're both choosing Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy.
Okay.
And the crazy Chips Ahoy guy in the old ads was a lunatic.
Oh, yeah.
Reminiscent of the Honeycombs character.
Oh, I love that.
Like if you got those two in a room and like had them eat hot wings and smoke meth or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Joe Rogan show. You ever seen that?
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing. Yeah,
similar.
I was thinking the same. Yeah.
That would be cool.
That
Joe
would be
Rogan,
cool.
you should get the Honeycombs guy and the Chips Ahoy guy on your show.
Big Smiles Wanted.
Yep.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Holy smokes. If you guys don't know, Prince is from Wisconsin. He's a rock
He's from
star.
Minnesota.
Whatever, same thing.
I think it's weird. I know more Michael Jackson music, but I like Prince more from an ethos standpoint. I don't listen to either of them regularly. I like Sign of the Times. Like I like that Prince album. It's very like speedy.
Yeah.
It's sped up. It's like weird. I like that one.
Almost like a kind of like early hip hop kind of sound and stuff.
Sort of, yeah. I think I like that, and I like respect Prince. I feel like we grew up with too much controversy swirling around Michael Jackson for me to truly ever like really like him for what he was.
I've only grown to appreciate Michael's music more, especially his early stuff, and like I never thought I'd like the Jackson 5 as much as I do now. But Prince just like. Yeah, he's one of those characters that just has like that career.
Yeah.
Like you can draw a timeline and be like, oh, these are the years where Prince did this. And like the events in the country and like almost around the whole world, almost like he's like a timestamp. Like every move he made artistically is like a historical timestamp, similar to like Bowie and the Beatles.
Yeah.
There's only a class of people. And you can say that with Thriller and obviously a ton of Michael Jackson stuff. And he is kind of the Michael Jordan of pop music. Like he's the undisputed GOAT, I think.
Right. I like to say I'm the Michael Jordan of YouTube.
Yeah, I like to say I'm the Adam Sandler of YouTube. Because all the poop jokes and stuff I do that no one gives me credit for.
He's my Scottie Pippen, by the way. All right.
But yeah, Prince is more appealing to me, I think, for those same reasons. Like he just has like a little more mystery and like less controversy and more like true rock star.
Yeah, I think he pushed a lot of boundaries. That's one thing. But it also speaks a lot when an artist passes away and then you like you learn about like skills that they had. Like Prince, like when he died, a lot of people were like, remember how good of a guitar player he was.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of the same thing. Like I didn't realize how good he was at guitar until he had passed. I just knew him as like, you know, funk and soul and R&B, like whatever. He was just like a pioneer in that. It's like the same thing with like Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. I saw these videos of like him singing and I was like, whoa, like he's a crazy good singer, you know? So yeah,
Prince was great at the drums and the bass too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Prince, but I'd probably know way more Michael Jackson songs.
Yeah, so. I'll go with Prince, and I'll leave you with a hot take. If it weren't for Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson's not the undisputed pop king, and Prince never needed a producer like that.
Ed Sheeran would be the guy then. I think if he would edge him out. All right,
Edge Sheeran.
Edge. Okay, here we go. Chicken wing or chicken nugget?
Wing.
Easy.
Nuggets are disgusting.
Nuggets are good, I think, sometimes, but like there's nothing like the classic bone-in wing.
Right, and it's like untouched by people didn't shape it. You know what I mean? Each chicken wing's different. It's like a snowflake.
Oh.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Lottery tickets or online poker?
You know me.
These are both. I mean, well, I guess lottery tickets are more your game.
I fucking love scratchers, dude. Online poker's whack. You gotta play poker in real life because of the poker face and smoking cigars and drinking scotch.
Yeah, there we go. The only lottery tickets I've ever played are you gave them to me or Al gave them to me. Like I've never bought one for myself. I don't have the gambling bug.
They're big in the industry.
Yeah.
Lotto tickets really get people hooked.
I feel like people who play online poker are like scumbags. Like they're like almost scammers.
Yeah, they're like Dan Bilzerian.
Yeah, fuck all that. So lottery
scumbag scammer.
Let's go lottery.
If you guys
tickets.
didn't know that, he is.
He threw a girl off a roof, I guess.
He's a monster. He's in debt too, and his business is going to fail in less than 2 years.
Bigfoot or Loch Ness Monster? I think the Loch Ness is way cooler.
Nessie?
Nessie.
I love that as a nickname.
I think they've seen her less, too. They've seen her less.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, maybe if we like lived there, it'd be different. Like maybe there's a bunch of Nessie hunters out there.
Yeah.
I just like the reality TV spin-off of like Bigfoot and Sasquatch hunters has like made for like, gives me a bad taste.
Yeah, the Slim Jim commercials and shit. Like, I don't need all that.
It's not like a spooky mystery. I'm like, oh my God, don't even bring it up. Like, I hate you for bringing up Bigfoot.
Yeah, if you, like, Loch Ness Monster would be so much crazier to see. Like, a big sea dragon is so much crazier than, like, a hairy, oaf, you know?
And if I was at the Loch, I might convince myself. Like, I might be so, like, spooked by the idea of it that I'm like, you could believe you'd see it. Whereas like I'm literally I'm never going to be like, shit, maybe there's a Bigfoot out here.
I'm worried about bears and mountain lions like everybody else.
Or like a snake.
Yeah. But if it's Loch Ness Monster versus Gyarados, I'm picking Gyarados. All right. Detroit's potholes or raising triplets? I like those. I like those ones that are just punchlines on their own.
Both life ruiners.
Yeah, I feel like this is a Grant question. I feel like Grant came up with this, but I think raising triplets sounds more fun and more like I could commodify it and monetize it for a YouTube family channel.
I like the potholes.
The potholes are they add some character, but I fell into one once and I wandered around for a few days actually.
Yeah,
and climbing out of there, you know, it was an experience, but it was an inconvenience. At the end of the day, so.
I've met some of my favorite people in Detroit's potholes, so.
Some of my favorite people are triplets, so.
I didn't know that.
Wait, did the Migos technically raise triplets?
Yes.
If you think about it? Mm-hmm. The flows?
Yes.
All right. Fetty Wap or Wap the song? Fetty Wap.
I gotta go Wap the song.
Really?
Yeah.
You like that song?
I love what it's done to our nation.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like been one of the things we could all unite around in like the last couple months.
That's fair, but that song is not as. I just don't like how Cardi B raps on that song very much.
That's all right.
I like the sentiment, you know, whatever the sentiment is. I guess I have to say that.
I love the metaphor.
Yeah.
Or the allegory.
I'm going Fetty Wap. I feel like Fetty Wap has like 10 hits and 5 hits.
Fetty Wap ain't got no ass. Like,
this one's tough, dude.
Ink Master or Over the Garden Wall? That's a movie versus a 13-season show, right?
No, Over the Garden Wall is a mini series on Adult Swim or Cartoon Network. I don't even remember because I just watched it online. But
it can be viewed as a movie though, right?
Not really.
No.
I mean, you could watch them like any TV series. It's basically like a TV series with short episodes. But it is an amazing mini series, animated. One of my favorite shows of all time. It's just one season. But Ink Master is 13 seasons, and it is like
it's reality.
It has provided me with more joy than like pretty much anything but doing Hivemind. And it just got canceled, so R.I.P.
I'm sorry, I hear that.
It legitimately, don't understand.
I know, I do understand.
The day it happened, I've never ever had anything affect me like that. Like there's like I don't let like something that I read online, I'm like, oh, like, you know, whatever. That one I like legitimately was like, what the fuck, I have like less to look forward to. Legitimately.
Yeah. I love it just like in proxy of you, like via you.
It put a fire under me though. If we get really successful, I feel like we could reboot it on the side as a side project. If we get really like, if we have enough money, we're like, let's throw it at Dave Navarro and see what he can kind of get back popping up.
Or we could change our names legally to Dave Navarro's.
We're both
we host it.
Oh, I'd be down. I've
always wanted to wear that much mascara too.
Me too. It's a pipe dream for me, like just a side little dream that I could I could replace Dave Navarro when he no longer is fit to host that show, and I would do it. So make it happen. Justin Long or Jonah Hill? This one's pretty easy.
For you?
I mean, we're talking like A-list.
It's Jonah Hill. Got to keep Jonah Hill.
We're talking like A-list actor, like maybe top 5 highest paid actors of all time. And then you've got like a guy who he was a big actor and then he became like a director. He does like cool movies and stuff, and he's like got tattoos and stuff. He's cool, but like
it's a hype beast. He's really just
a hype beast.
What you're saying.
Yeah, and Justin Long, it's like you got Leo, you got Brad Pitt, you got Justin Long. So
he's on the 96 Bulls of actors.
Exactly. I'm going Justin.
I'm going Jonah, and I feel left out of this joke.
What joke?
No. Nope. Nothing.
Accepted, Waiting, Jeepers Creepers.
I forgot about Jeepers Creepers. God,
what else is he in? Movies.
If I could unwatch that movie.
Dodgeball? He's in Dodgeball.
Well
Jonah Hill, where is he in Dodgeball?
He's in Wolf on Wall Street, which was like funded by you know the story.
Whatever, dude. I'm going Justin Long, the long way.
I'm going Jonah Hill just for Pineapple Express.
Justin Long, check your DMs. I sent you a movie idea. It's pretty good. Jaden Smith's music or Will and Willow Smith's music? Not a fan of either of all. I mean, Willow Smith, I guess I'd pick because I like that one, the hair back and forth. That one's cool.
And Will Smith has Summertime. Summer.
And he has Switch.
Yeah.
Switch. So I'm going to go with Will and Willow Smith's music.
Me too.
Jaden Smith's music doesn't really do it for me. I get that it's like put together well, but
again, if we lose the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song, like what artists are left that we love
That's
today?
a fact. That is a fact.
What is left of modern music?
Grimes or Doja Cat? This is so easy. It's like ridiculous.
You're going Grimes. I'm not.
You're going Doja Cat?
Yeah.
Over Grimes?
Yeah.
I need to get you educated, my friend.
Show me. I mean, I've listened to her music, and I like Doja Cat's more.
I am going Grimes by a landslide. Yeah. That's like, Grimes is one of my favorite artists of all time. Easily. So, Internetboy or Lil Rozey? See, these ones, this is what I was going to say, is this dilemma. They're always trying to pit us, like they're pitting two people that we know in real life as friends against each other. And you only have a few like factors you can really go with, which to me, I'm going to break it down like a sociopath. And I'm going to say Rozey is a part of my rent right now. However, I've known Internetboy longer.
And what's Kate's career look like without Internetboy?
And what does our theme song sound like without Internetboy? What does our website look like without Internetboy? You know, if you break it down truly like a sociopath and you just go, what has he done for me lately? Then I'm thinking it's just got to be Internetboy.
Yeah, Rozey quit the job I got him, so gotta choose Internetboy.
Wow, I don't like doing those ones though. I don't like it. I love them both as friends.
Well said.